Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an empties video, so let's get right into it. First up, I have the whole entire family. It is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day, the original dry shampoo. I have tried the other one as well, but I just keep going back to this. So this is not all of my empties, just to be honest. I just saved 3 of them and then I gave up after that because I think you get the idea. This is really my tried and true. I absolutely love this dry shampoo. It does have a scent, but it just works. And if you need dry shampoo, I really think this is worth your money. Next up is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume and Texture Spray. I do not use it that much because I have very thin hair, and this is day 1 clean. I just cleaned my hair, washed it, and did it probably 2 hours ago. And it already kind of feels a little bit dry. So I don't use this very often. However, when I do, this seems to be the product that I like to go for. It does have a little bit of a scent as well, but I kind of personally love their scents. They're just a little bit fresh smelling. They don't have anything very floral or anything like that. I did repurchase this, so I have a full one. It's probably 3/4 full in my closet right now, but I did enjoy it enough that I am repurchasing it. So I seem to be getting a little more loyal to this brand. I do try other things from time to time. So this is the Eva NYC brand. This is the Freshen Up Invisible Dry Shampoo. Now, I do not think this dry shampoo is terrible in a sense. It works okay. And this brand has a just wonderful scent. It's very scented, but it's really nice. I like it. And a lot of people actually prefer these products because they almost make like a hair perfume that you can smell throughout the day. However, one thing I noticed is that it has argan oil in it. And I am pretty allergic to argan oil, I found out. It makes my scalp itch. If it's in makeup, then my face starts to itch immediately and it just bothers me all day long. So this is actually about half full. It took me a while to figure out that it has argan oil in it. So I had a very itchy head every time I used this until I finally looked at the ingredients list. So it does pay to look at your ingredients before you spend your money. One more dry shampoo and then we'll move on to something else. I tried the Chlorine. This is the dry shampoo with oat milk and it's extra gentle. I had heard really good things about this, and so one time I decided to try this out. It's about empty too. I did go through it. To be real honest, I didn't love it. I didn't think it was anything special, and it's not the cheapest product either. You know, none of these products that I showed are. The Eva NYC is probably the most reasonable, and you can get it at the most, you know, like everyday stores. But even so, you know, bang for your buck, I still feel like I do better with the Living Proof. I have not 1, but 2 containers of the Heart of Glass by Davines Rich Conditioner. Now, I believe the Heart of Glass line is specifically for blondes. So the shampoo, the Rich Conditioner are going to have that kind of bluish purple tone. I think there's a tiny bit left in here. I can pull it out and show you. It does have this kind of a color going on. This one is lovely, and they do have one more conditioner in this line that is just a regular creamy white, and I believe that one is like the one that you kind of put in your hair and leave it in a little bit longer. This product though, I fell in love with. I actually got it from like a gift a long time ago. It was something that we won like at a silent auction type of situation, and I instantly fell in love with this. I believe Nordstrom carries it. I think you can obviously get it on the Davines website, and then very specific salons will carry Davines. So, you know, depending on the city that you're in, you might be able to find like a very local salon that carries this product if you don't want to order it online. So it just depends on where you can find it. One more shampoo and conditioner set. This is the Kevin Murphy line. Expensive, and for the cost, I actually like the Davines a little bit better. However, these Kevin Murphy lines are beautiful, and I mean, can you see how aesthetically pleasing they are? And all the different packaging they have different colors for different lines. This one is the Angel Rinse. It's for fine hair, and this is the Angel Wash, and it's also for fine thin hair as well. So it doesn't weigh my hair down, but I still am finding the texture is even better with Davines. So yes, I do like this, but for saving a little bit of money and for my overall hair health, I still like Davines better. If you hear any squeaking, my chair is super squeaky right now, and I just am too lazy to go get some WD-40, so just bear with me. All right, moving into kind of like body care, that type of stuff. I'm just gonna go through these together. Sleepy, this is my absolute favorite scent, especially from Lush. This is, it's got like this beautiful, soft floral, oh my gosh. It's lavender, but softer and a little powdery, and it's incredible. I do like the shower gel. It's really good, but the body lotion is kind of where it's at for me. They do also have like this like bedtime powder that you can put on your bed, which is fine, but I just don't use it very much. We do have some, but I just don't use it. But this, I mean, I've got another one. Let's see if you can see right there. I have another one already next to my bed. That's just where I keep it. And then, I mean, you can slather this all over, and it's just delicious and rich and so emollient and really kind of healing and soothing. But just know it does have a scent, and if you go into Lush, it's a little wild in there, and the smells can be a little overwhelming at times, but man, so worth the money on these. Couple more body lotions. I did try the La Roche-Posay Daily Repair Moisturizing Lotion. This is the Lipicar one, and it's suitable all the way from babies to adults, and I don't think there's a scent on these. No, there's no scent on this. It is, it's not quite as emollient or moisturizing as I personally like. My skin tends to just really get dry, and my hands are terrible and always have been since I was young. And so this one wasn't quite enough for me, but it isn't bad. It's just that I need something like next level. I use CeraVe, like straight up the thick goopy CeraVe sometimes. Like that's the kind of level I get to. So I do enjoy this if you need just a light lotion, and of course a pump is always a good thing, and this is like 13.5 ounces, and it's very reasonable. You can also get it at anywhere from like Ulta to CVS, any kind of stores like that. So really just a great line, and overall really well. I just need something more. Going along with that lotion I just showed you, let's talk about the Almonde, the Supple Skin Oil from Loccitane. This is empty, obviously. It is a beautiful almond-based oil, so you do have to know that going in. There is almond in here if you have a type of allergy. It's definitely not for you. It does have the most incredible almond scent to it though, if you're into that, and it's like a more natural almond scent. It's not weird and fake. Now this oil, this oil is so good. This oil is expensive. It's like $50 for this bottle. Kind of embarrassing. I don't go and buy this for myself like on the regular basis, but this is one of those super bougie things that if somebody wants to spoil me rotten, they know they can buy me this, and I will be so happy, and I stretch it to its last drop. It does have a spray pump, which is amazing, but just like any other oil, when you spray oil, it's going to get everywhere, and it's going to get on your clothes, it's going to get on your floor, that type of thing. So I have always sprayed it like in my hand and then rubbed it on, but even so, I thought, what can I do to make this better? So once I used up, you know, a good chunk of this, I emptied this into this only because it was unscented, and I shook it up and mixed it up really well, and I think I am onto something. So I'm not saying you have to use this lotion at all, but if you get a nice rich emollient lotion and you get something like kind of like a nice oil base or something that you like, you can mix the two and make it so much more user friendly and really stretch it and make, you know, get a lot more bang for your buck that way. So that's kind of what I'm going to do from now on to stretch this even longer. If you followed me for any length of time, you know that I've always kind of had a thing for more like natural deodorants, ones that don't have aluminum in them, all that kind of thing. But things have changed over the last probably 6 months for me, and I've always loved Native. I think it's amazing, so I am not knocking this product. I think this is great, but this is not empty. This one smells good, by the way. This is the what flavor is this? Jasmine and Cedar. Man, I think this is probably my current favorite one of Native. I do enjoy this deodorant. However, about 4 to 6 months ago, it just, I couldn't do it anymore. I think because of the whole perimenopause thing and some hormones shifting, stuff like that. I am working with those on a different front. But in the meantime, this is just something that, unfortunately, especially through the summer, it just didn't cut it for me. So I did try this pH Balanced Secret, and this is the unscented 24-hour invisible solid, and it worked well. So again, this is sort of an empty. I'm not repurchasing this at the moment. I'm gonna retry it this winter and see if I can use it again, but we'll see. This one is not quite empty either, and I liked the product. It worked a lot better than the non-aluminum one, but it broke on me. I mean, like, I don't even want to open it because it's so gross. I mean, it literally broke, and that was super frustrating. So I just wanted to bring that up. Yes, this seems to be a decent, like, the product itself works well, but if it's not going to deliver and it's going to break and crumble on me, then I don't want to buy it. So now I'm currently using a Dove product, but leave your comments for me in the description box below, please. Let me know what deodorant you're using that works for you. If you're kind of in my age range and you've kind of had to switch back and forth between things for maybe hormone reasons, let me know what works for you, because I don't want to pay for something that's going to break, and unfortunately I cannot use this at the moment. Last kind of true body care thing that I'm going to get into some more scented products is this Tree Hut Moroccan Rose Moisturizing Shave Oil. Now, oh right, well, I shouldn't just say Moroccan Rose. That's just one of the scents that I bought. The Moroccan Rose does smell good if you like rose scent, but it is very, very scented and very kind of, I'm almost gonna say like Bath and Body Works-ish, if you know what I mean. Like, there's scents that are more natural and there's scents that are like, wow, you know, this is definitely like a produced fragrance. So the Moroccan Rose does have that kind of a scent. However, I'm currently using like a coconut lime one, and it's so good. But what I'm really speaking to here is more of the performance of this type of product. This Tree Hut is so good, and you know, they have a lot of body scrubs, other things that are going really well for them, but this seems to be a little bit underrated, and this shave oil works really well. It's it doesn't get goopy, it doesn't clog up your razor. I do really enjoy this particular shave oil. I think it's really great. I do also like the one from Trader Joe's, but again, Trader Joe's isn't where everyone is, and it is a little thicker and creamier. So this was just more user-friendly. It has the little pump on it. It stays in your shower, and you can find a scent that you will like. I guarantee it. So I would suggest trying this out if you've been looking for a shave oil. Okay, I'm going to finish this video up with some perfumes because I'm realizing I still have 2 bags. One is complete face care, and then one is makeup. And I really think that I have to move into almost 3 videos because otherwise these are going to be like hours long. So let's just finish this one up with some scents. Okay, this is a little embarrassing because, I mean, it's no secret that I love scents, perfumes, fragrances, but wow, I mean, to have this many empties kind of says I fly through it. All right, the first one is going to be this Aqua Allegoria lotion. Now, this came in a set. I had found this line of, I can't even say the brand, Guerlain, and they came out with this whole line of these Aqua Allegorias a couple of years ago, and I just went nuts over them. I have 2 currently. I have the bergamot one, and I have another kind of very citrusy one as well. But I thought it would be cool because at one point I found like a Christmas set, and I thought that would be a great idea, just a way to get the bigger bottle and get a little more bang for your buck. So I've obviously not finished the perfume yet, but I did go through the body lotion, and I used it as such. I didn't use it every day, but it's just fun to kind of add that layer if you can get a perfumed lotion and your skin can handle it. It's just a good way to kind of layer on the scent so that it lasts longer, and I kind of used it more for like special events, things like that I knew maybe it would be hot outside and humid and I just wanted my scent to last. So I just wanted to mention that it is fun for whatever scent you have if you can get the perfume, the lotion as well. Step is the Jo Malone. This one is Red Roses, and this is so specific, but I mean, if you're into rose, wow, this is like the rosiest rose scent you are ever going to smell. I just definitely went through about 2 or 3 years where rose was everything to me, and that's all I wanted to smell like. And then I can't explain it to you. One day it just switched, and I was just like, okay, we need to finish up all this rose stuff and move on. So there is a tiny bit of this left, but I cannot bring myself to use this. I even moved it to like my workout perfume, you know, like if I was going to just go on a walk or go to the gym or something and I like to have a scent on, and I couldn't. I just can't do it anymore. It's lovely though. I don't want to like dissuade you from trying it if you love roses. I mean, it's phenomenal if you like a true rose smell, but I kind of killed it for myself. Next up is a mini. A lot of times for the holidays, I end up with like the little mini sets, that kind of thing. And it's just a great way to try a perfume. Jo Malone is just one that I kind of seem to always have on hand. And I love them because they're great for layering, not only within themselves, but you can layer these scents with other perfumes that you like to just kind of change it up and make it unique to you. So this one is the Basil Neroli. And like aesthetic wise, I love these bottles. They're so pretty and just so simple and clean. The basil and neroli is a much more fresh scent, as you would suspect with the basil. It does have a little bit of that kind of herb scent to it, and it's so clean. And these are the scents that truly I love when I am going to be working out, which again, I realize how that sounds, but scents are a huge, huge deal to me. And that's just how I am. So just being honest here. And so I do, when I wake up in the morning, or if, you know, I'm going to go work out later or whatever, I like to spray something on. And these types of fresher scents, they're very invigorating. And so they kind of wake me up, just like a citrus or a mint would. So that's why I kind of like these. And that's kind of why I fly through these pretty quickly. Jo Malone, this was a gift as well. People know me well in my family. I got this huge heavy jar of the Peony and Blush Suede Body Cream. So wow, okay, this one is a much more powdery scent, softer, a little sweeter. It's just beautiful. And you know, if you could picture a scent for suede, this would be it. It's just this like luxe kind of pillowy scent. It's just very pretty. And it's really nice. And then the peony obviously adds that really sweet kind of floral scent to it if you'd like. Would I buy this for myself personally? Probably not. This would not be the scent that I would buy to have as a body lotion, but clearly I liked it enough. I mean, it is like, I think I got one more little dab in there that I could try. So definitely probably on the more pricey side, but if you know somebody who loves this stuff, I mean, this is so heavy and substantial, and I think whoever does like it would just love having this sitting on their counter. So maybe think of them for like their birthday, anniversary, or Christmas coming up. Really lovely, really lovely. Last three perfumes, I did fly through this. This is the Glossier YOU. This is one of those scents that I always have with me, always. I currently have a full-size bottle like this, and I have their little roller bottle that they came out with. And now that you can get these products at Sephora, it's just so much easier because, yes, I always ordered through Glossier, and I honestly love ordering from that company. They're so good. They've been nothing but just beautiful people to me, even if I have had an issue with an order or something. So I do love ordering through them too, but the fact that you can just run into Sephora now and grab it, there's just no explaining this. And I almost feel like it's like a unisex scent, and it's just not like anything else I've ever smelled. I can't even express to you what the notes are on this. It's just so unique. And again, I love the bottles because they have that little like thumbprint, and of course it's not for lefties, but they have the little thumbprint on it so that you can hold things well. And I just like that little detail. It's so, so cute. So yes, you're always gonna find these in my empties bins. Last two, these were just samples, but I thought I'd throw them in there because I had kind of gotten rid of them. I don't buy a lot of like traditional fragrances, if that makes any sense. But this one came with an Estee Lauder purchase, and this was the Desert Eden. I tried it a few times, but it's so pungent. And it's got, you know, there's some fragrances that when you spray it, it kind of almost has like the same effect as like pepper going up your nose, where you're like, oh, at first, and you kind of don't know what hits you, and then it kind of changes into something else. Well, this has that. And quite frankly, it just doesn't speak to me at all. So it's interesting. It's very unique. I don't know of a lot of other Estee Lauder fragrances that have that in it. This one is a little bit more masculine than the average Estee Lauder perfume. But again, I'm just not a fan of that. I feel like it's too pungent, and that smell is what hits me every time I get a whiff of it. And so it's just a no for me on that. The other one I tried was this Kilian, and it's Don't Be Shy. It has so many names on it though. It says Love, then it says by Killian, then it says Don't Be Shy. So I'm not sure exactly which one the scent is, but let me find something to spray and see if I can get a scent here for you. Oh, that was another issue. Can you see that? When you spray it, it sprays out this color. So that worries me. That was the problem. I just reminded myself. I didn't want to spray this on light colored clothing. I didn't want to stain my clothes. So that kind of made me stop using it very quickly. But let me smell it again. Okay. It is sweet and floral and powdery. And it's a, very, very soft floral scent. It's not terrible, but it's just a little sweet for my taste. And then again, I don't want to ruin, I wear a lot of light neutral clothes. So I don't know why they made it this dark and weird. So I don't know. All right, I'm going to end the video here because stay tuned. This is all facial care, if you can believe that. Oh my gosh, like skincare, lotions, sunscreens, retinols, you name it. And then this entire bag is makeup. So I think I'm going to separate those out or we would be here like all day and nobody needs that in their life. So that does it for this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried any of these products. And again, please give me your recommendations on deodorants because that's just kind of been a little bit of an issue for me at this point right now. And I'd love your help on that. And make sure you hit like and subscribe, hit the notification bell because again, I have 2 more videos coming up in this series. And I think I'm going to kind of space them out a little bit in between my typical content of like Walmart and affordable fashion, that kind of stuff, just so you don't get confused on, okay, what is she doing here? I do have a lot of regular content still coming out, but I just thought, you know, these are so good. I love doing videos like this because these are the types of videos I watch. You know, I go to the store, there's, you know, 200 choices of dry shampoos. Which one am I going to buy? Where am I going to spend my money? So I do rely a lot on other content creators and people who share their honest opinions. And so that's kind of how I find my favorites. And that's what helps me to steer clear of other things as well sometimes. All right. Thanks again for watching. And until next time, I'll see you soon.